Alexa, XYZ are integers. XYZ are integers.
Yeah.
And then it says that if if X is divided by Y, the remainder is 3.
Yeah.
And then it says when Y is divided by Z, the remainder is 8.
8.
Now they're asking you what is the minimum possible value? What is the minimum value of X plus Y plus Z?
Yeah, so you have to find, so the first part, finding X and Y is easy, the smallest possible value. The smallest possible value of that is 7 and 4. But then that same doesn't apply, like if you use Y as 7, it doesn't work for the second part.
No, it will. See here. It says what is the minimum value of X plus Y plus Z? It says when X is divided by Y, the remainder is 3. Can I say Alexa, X is equal to Y quotient plus
Y2,
3?
yeah, plus 3, yeah.
That's beautiful. And Z is equal to Y cube plus 8. Agreed?
Uh,
Sorry, Y is equal to Z cube
Y
plus 8.
is equal to ZQ plus 8.
Sorry. Agreed?
Yeah.
That's all, Alexa. Now you have to take no numbers, nothing at all. It's all about your analysis. So when do I get the smallest value of X? When XY is 0. Only then I can get. Because it's given that they're all, what is given to you in the question? They are all positive integers. So XY can't be negative at all. YQ can't be negative, right? Because it is given to me X, Y, Z are positive integers. So to get the minimum value of X here, don't you feel YQ should be 0? So
No,
minimum
shouldn't
value
it
of
be
X is
1?
no. If it is 1, then value of X will be 4. If YQ is
Yeah,
0, the value
value
of
of X is 4, no?
no.
Because 4 goes in 7 once and the remainder is 3. Why should it be 0? I don't understand.
I'm simple, I'm telling you. I'm giving you a simple question. X is equal to YQ plus 3. I've told you X, Y, Z are all positive integer. What is the minimum value of X from here?
The minimum value.
YQ, yeah. So this should be 0 to get, because if you put this 1, then you will have X as 4. But I could have
Yeah,
X as 0 also, because this could be 0.
I mean, I guess so. I thought it was 1.
And in the same logic lecture here, Y is equal to Z cube plus 8. To get the minimum value of Y, this is 0. So this is 8. So I have Yx is equal to 3, Y is equal to 8. And now Alexa, it says that if you divide a number by
Plus,
Y and this is Z and the remainder is 8, I know Alexa, 8 is always less than Z.
yeah,
And they are all integers. So I can't put here 8.1, 8.2. I'll have to put
yeah.
here Z should be 9 because I have to find the smallest value. So Z is equal to 9. So this should be your answer. 3 plus 8 plus 9.
But if you're saying, oh, so Y can be smaller than Z, is that what you're saying here?
Yeah, at this place, in this question, it says when Y is divided by Z, the remainder is 8. And I know that remainder is always less than Z. Because if you divide a number by 4, what are the possible remainders you can get, Alexa? Either 3 or 2 or 1 or 0. If you divide a number by 5, the possible remainders that you can get is 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So remainder is always less than this number, right? If I
Yeah,
divide any number by 5, any number if you divide, what are the remainders that you can get? You can get either 4 or 3 or 2 or 1 or 0.
I guess so. You'll have to give me more sums like this to
It was
understand.
yesterday someone asked this, so I thought that today we have done it, so I thought I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Should we start the next fall apart?
Yeah.
So now a bit of rules comes into picture, Alexa, and these are beautiful rules. So it says, Alexa, here that number of zeros at the end of factorial. So first of all, What is factorial, Alexa?
The definition, I don't know.
Factorial means simple. Like imagine if they have given you 10, if they have put exclamation mark, then in maths it's called as 10 factorial. And 10 factorial is nothing but 10 cross 9
And
cross
that's
8
it, yeah.
to all the way to 1. So n factorial is nothing, Alexa. N cross n minus 1, n2 n minus 2, 2n minus 3 to all the way to 1. So imagine if I put 100 factorial. Now 100 factorial would be 100 cross 99 cross 98 cross 97 all the way to 1. So imagine 100 factorial is such a huge number, Alexa. If you have so much of money for 7 birth, you are sorted out. Even half of this, even 1/4 of this.
Yeah.
So in 100, so when you put 100 factorial, Alexa, you are trying to multiply 100 into 99 into 98 into 97. So imagine if I ask you to multiply 10 into 20 into 5 into 6 into 30. So how, but I mean, whatever way you multiply this, it doesn't matter. But there are how many zeros? 1, 2, 3. 3 zero will surely come at the end. Yes or no?
Yeah.
And then again, it may more zero may come because 6 into 5 is also a 30. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know how many more zeros will come. But can I 100% ensure, Alexa, that this is 1 0, this is 1 0, this is 1 0. This will be at the end for sure. Imagine
Yeah.
when you multiply 10 into 3. There is 1 0 at the end. So you have 30, but 30 is 1 0 over here. Now, if you multiply in this mode 100, then this 2 0 will again come here, right?
Yeah.
So there's one logic, Alexa, which says that how do you find number of zeros at the end of factorial?
Okay. But the last example you just showed me is not a factorial because it's not in order, no?
Which one?
This last one.
This is not a factor. I was trying to make you understand. So imagine if I say you, so there's 100 factorial, right? 100 factorial means what, Alexa?
Yeah, what you've written
That
there. 100.
you go on dividing stuff and all. Something like you go on multiplying 100 into 99 into 98 into 97. So there'll be a lot of zeros at the end, Alexa, right?
Yeah.
Agreed. So
Mm-hmm.
how do you find number of zeros in 100 factorial?
Yeah.
So the rule is to do 100 by, divide 100 by 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 100 by 5 square. Okay.
But why 5? Why not like 10 or something like that? If
No,
this
it
was
has to be, it's a
possible.
rule. It's a rule. It's a rule. You have to divide. I'll come down to this to explain me why others should not be taken. I'll have to take some other examples also.
Okay, fine.
So you have to divide 100 by 5, 100 by 5 square. 100 by, if you do 5q, Alexa, 5q crosses 100, right?
Yeah, it does.
So you can't take this. You will have to stop at this place itself. So 100 by 5 is 20. And 100 by 25 is 4. That is,
Yeah.
imagine the number is so huge, Alexa, that whatever these numbers is, I don't care about it at all. But there are 24 zeros, which itself goes into trillion,
Yeah.
quadrillion, whatever, right? So this is a way to find number of zeros in any 100 factorial. But the actual rule is, Alexa, see here, power of prime numbers in any given factorial. Power of prime numbers in any given factorial. Only prime numbers, Alexa. So imagine there's 100 factorial given to you, right? Now I want to find power of 3 in 100 factorial. I'll tell you what I mean to say by power of 3. Imagine, Alexa, I take 6 factorial over here. That is nothing but 6 cross 5 cross 4 cross 3 cross 2 cross 1. If I ask you what is the power of 3 in 106 factorial, what would be your answer? How many
Uh,
threes are there? Its power of 3 means how many threes are there in 6 factorial?
you're asking for how many threes or how many zeros?
How many threes?
Then do you use this? I don't know, because here you've used 5 and you've not told me why. So what do you divide it by?
No, no. You leave that 5. I'm now giving you a new concept, power of prime number in any given factorial.
So do you divide it by the smallest prime number?
In this case,
Possible.
I'm just asking, not smallest prime number by 3, but in this case, I'm asking you how many power of 3s are there in this number. 1, 3, this, right?
Oh, that 3. Yeah, yeah.
And this is 1, 3 because this 6 is also nothing but 2 cross 3, right?
Yeah.
It means there are 2 3s in 6 factorial. Simple logic. If I ask you how many 2 are there, because there is 2 is also a prime number, right?
So
So I can
2,
ask you
4,
what is the
6.
power of 2 here. So this is 1, 2.
Yeah, 4.
This is 2, 2. And this is 1, 2. So there are 4 2s in 6 factorial. But Alexa, now this is a small number. You can count it off. Can I ask you how many 4s are there? I can't ask you this because 4 is not a prime number. So
Okay.
technically, we can ask a question power of prime number in any given factorial, but it should be prime number. I can't ask you how many 4 are there because 4 is not a prime number. I can ask you how many 5s are there. I can ask you how many 7s are there. So imagine, Alexa, if I ask you to find power of 3 in 100 factorial, how do you find it out? Your job is simple. You have to find power of 3. So divide 100 by 3 plus 100 by 3 square
Square.
plus 100 by 3 cube plus 100 by 3 to the power 4 because this is 3 to the power 4 is 81. 3 to the power 5 will cross 100. So we'll stop at this place.
Yeah.
Now, Alexa, 100 by 3 is what? 333s are 99, right? 334 will cross 100.
Yeah.
So stop at 33. No points and all.
Oh, no points.
No
Okay.
points. Just stop at 333 the 99. Stop at this place. No points at all. You cannot take 34 here because 3 into 34 will cross 100. Now it is 9. 9 tens are 90. 9 elevens are 99. 9 12s are crosses 100. So we'll stop at 11.
Yeah.
And 27 into 3 is less than 100, Alexa. 27 into 4 will be greater than 100. Why? Because 25 into 4 is 100.
Yeah.
So they stop at 3 here. And this is 81. 81 ones are. So Alexa, this is 34, 30, 44, 47. Imagine there are 3 to the power 48 threes alone in 100 factorial. So there'll be power of 2 also. There'll be power. Imagine if I have to find power of 5 in 100 factorial. Alexa. I'm not finding power of 2 because I'll have to write a lot.
Yeah.
2, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 6. 6 is 2 to the power 5 is 32.
But what is the
6.
point of this? Where,
I'll
like,
just
why?
tell you. I'll just tell you. These are very interesting thing in number system algebra. In number system, Alexa. So I'll do the power of, if I have to find power of 5 in 100 factorial, Alexa,
Okay.
I'll do nothing. I'll just take 100 by 5, 100 by 5 square. That is again 20 plus 4, 24. If I have to find power of 7 in 100 factorial, again 100 by 7 plus 100 by 7 square plus 100 by, keep going on till the denominator exceeds numerator.
Yeah. Yeah.
So please understand one thing, Alexa, power of zeros are found exactly in the same way as power of 5. Power of zeros means number of zeros at the end of 100 factorial. Power of zeros are found exactly in same way as power of 5. So understand one thing, if you want to understand why power of zeros are divided by 5, then it will take a long time. You will go mad. Because if you know this, that power of zeros needs to be divided by 5, that's it. Because please understand, 0 means what? 10, right, Alexa? 10 is the least number which contains a 0, right? And 10 is
Okay.
what? 2 cross 5.
Yeah.
So technically, I have to find power of 2 and power of 5 both. If I find power of 2, Alexa, there'll be a huge number because 100
Yeah.
by 2 plus 100 by 2 square plus 100 by 2 cube. It will be huge, right?
Yeah.
But we don't have so many power of 5. Our power of 5 is limited to 24. So 24, 2 and 5 will give me 1 0. And that's the reason we go ahead and find with simple power of 5. Did you understand what did I say?
You'll have to show me in like a problem, otherwise I won't fully get it. Like
But you
how
don't
this
have to. You don't have to. You just understand that power of zeros are found exactly in the same way as power of five. If they have given you any question that get me the number of zeros,
power of zeros means power of anything that ends with a zero. Is that what you mean?
the power of zeros is simple. When you multiply 100 factorial, there'll be a lot of zeros at the end of the number, right?
Yeah.
So that number of zeros. That's what I
Yes,
was showing. So
actually. So you're talking about like 300 factorial or something like that.
imagine if it is 300 factorial. So how many zeros are at the end? So technically, supercomputer will also fail to calculate what is 300 factorial. It will be 299 into 298 into all the way to 1, right? It's practically
So
impossible to calculate this.
we'll do 300 by 5 plus
If they have asked you how many zeros are at the end of 300 factorial, so or what is the power of 0? So you will simple do 300 by 5,
300 by 5 plus 300 by
300 by
5
5
square
square plus
plus
300 by 5 cube.
Mhm.
5 cube is 125, but
Yeah,
5 to the power 4 is 25 into 25, 625. So we'll have to stop here.
okay.
So now 5 6 is a 30 0, 25 uh 25 tens are 250, so 12 will give you 300. This is 125. 125 into 2 is what? 250.
50.
And 125 into 3 will cross 300. So this
Yeah,
is like 72. Imagine there are 74 zeros just at the end. How big this number could be? This number could be, it will be humongous.
yeah.
But then again, there are 74 zeros at the end, Alexa. Can you imagine how big this number would be? So it is not possible that you will be able to calculate power of 300. But yes, you can find how many. Now, if I can ask in let's say in 300, I can ask you what is power of 7, Alexa. Power, because they can only ask you a power of prime numbers, remember. They cannot ask you, ki, tell me what is power of 10. Power of 10 means power of 0 simply. But they can't ask you, tell me what is power of 8 in this number. Why? Because 8 is not a prime number. So the concept says power of prime number in any given factorial. That's all. In terms of 0, you just have to divide by 5. The rest, if they ask you power of 7, keep dividing by 7. If they ask you power of 11, keep dividing by 11. Understood?
Um, yeah. So for example, going back to what you said earlier and like
Yeah.
300 factorial itself, if they ask
Hmm.
you to find power of 7, not 0. So how do you do that?
300 by 7. 300 by 7 is for the way we did this. Power of 3. Keep dividing by 7. Keep dividing by 3.
You keep
If you are
dividing by
supposed,
the number itself,
yeah,
basically.
keep dividing by that number itself.
Okay.
Got it? Now the point is, ki how will this come into use? What exactly is the use of this? This is 100% you can tell me. And to make you understand what is the use of this, can we do question number 15, Alexa?
Oh, we can try. Uh, Product of the first 30. Asking if D or 7 is bigger. Okay.
Hmm.
So these are how the factorial questions will come.
Yeah. And then question number 8, we have to also do that. I'll come down
Oh,
to that.
um, so when you say something is the product of the first 30, what does that mean?
F is 30 factorial. F is the product of first 30 positive integers. So positive means 1, 2, 3, 4 to 30.
Yeah,
So they are trying to say F is 30 factorial.
this is 30 factorial. Okay. And 10 D is a factor of f, 10 to the power of D.
Hmm.
So, mhm. So do we do the same way that you showed earlier, but instead of 100, we do it with 30
Yeah,
and see.
that's
But
beautiful.
that I understand, but the only thing is I don't understand what the denominator will be in this case.
That's okay. But it says 10 to the power d is a factor of f. What does this mean? That first of all, tell me one thing, Alexa. When you can divide any number by 10,
Uh,
if at all you want a number to be a factor of 10, that should contain 0 at the end, you know?
yeah, it should contain 0, yeah.
If there is no 0, it means gone case. Then it won't be a factor at all. And you are given here, Alexa, that f is 30 factorial. So what is my first job? To understand what is the power of 0 in 30 factorial. It means how many zeros are there at the end of 30 factorial. That is very important for you to understand.
Yeah.
How
Okay, how
will you
many?
tell me that? How can you say that whether this is a factor of 10 or not? To understand if it's a factor of 10, I'll have to see how many zeros are at the end of 30 factorial. So my first job is to take out that. So 30 by 5 plus 30 by 5 square. Can I say this?
So here in this thing, you always, if the number is divisible by 10, you always use 5. How
No,
come you
no,
don't
no,
use
it's
2?
not,
That's what I
not
mean.
it's 10. Not number of number is divisible by 10. All I'm asking you to find what is power of 0 at the end of 30 factorial.
But
How
that's why
many
I'm saying,
zeros are at there at the what?
how come you don't use 2 and 2 square in this case?
No, you have to use 5. That's it. You just keep it
Why?
in your head. That's all.
That's a rule.
That's a rule. To make you understand, it'll take a long time and you don't have to. These things will not come.
Okay.
The point is ki imagine if I'm giving you 100 factorial, if I'm asking you power of 0, power 0 means 10, right? This is the first 0 that you get. And 10 is what? 2 cross
Oh.
5, right? Agreed.
Huh? Yeah.
So what is power of 2 in 100? It will be a huge number. 100 by 2 plus 100 by 2 square plus 100 by 2 cube plus 100 by 2 to the power 4 plus 100 by 2 to the power 5 plus 100 by 2 to the 5. 32 into 2 is 64. 2 to the power 6, right? Now here it is 50. Here it is 425. Here it is 8 tens are 80. 8 elevens are 8 twelves are. This is 16.
Okay, fine, leave it. Don't do it. Go
No, no, I'm
back.
telling you. I'm telling you. I'm making you understand now. Imagine there are 100. Imagine there are 102 twos. Okay. But what is power of 5? 100 by 5 plus 100 by 5 square.
Yeah.
That is 20 plus 4, 24. So there are 24 5 here. And there are, let's say, 102 twos here. But this 24 5 can only mix with 24 twos to give you 1 0 now.
Yeah.
But you won't understand. It's a complex thing. Your job
Okay,
is simple. Number of zeros should be divided by 5. That's it. You remember this.
fine. So for this 30, you get 7 zeros.
You get 7 zeros, right? This is 3 and this is 1.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, Alexa, what is my f? What is 30 factorial? I don't know what exactly is the value. The value could be huge, but I know that there are 7 zeros at the end. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Now it says that f is a product of first 30. Now 10 to the power d is a factor of f. What do you mean by this?
That I don't understand.
So imagine
10 to the power of D is a factor of 30.
30 factorial, yeah.
30 factorial.
So what is the value of d? Imagine f is equal to 1000. Leave 30 factorial. Okay. Now I say 10 to the power d is factor of 1000. What is the value of d? Imagine if I take d is equal to 1 Alexa, 10 to the power d becomes what? 10.
And yeah,
Is 10 a factor of 1000?
yeah,
So d can be 1. Imagine if I take d is equal to 2. 10 to the power d becomes what?
100.
100. Is 100
Yeah,
a factor of 1000?
yeah.
Yeah, cancels out. Imagine I take d is equal to 3. What is 10 to the power d becomes?
All
1000.
three
Is
factors.
1000 a factor of 1000?
Yeah,
So d can be 1, 2, 3. Now in this case, what is given to you? D is f is 30 factorial. I don't care what the number is, but I know at the end there are 7 zeros. Now it says 10 to the power d is factor of this. So if I take d is equal to 1, Alexa, 10 to the power d is what? 10.
and
Do you think 10 is a factor of this number, which contains 7 zeros at the end?
yeah, of course.
So d can be from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Because there are 7 zeros at the end.
Yeah,
So quantity d is what? It
it
could
can
be
be any.
1 or
Yeah,
it
so
could
the
be
answer.
7. So answer is.
Yeah.
So concept is simple, but application may, it's pretty simple, but you just have to understand what they're trying to say.
Uh, okay.
Clear?
Kind of. But this, yeah, this was at least a little bit straightforward.
Hmm.
I feel like that'll get tougher.
No, it won't get more tougher than this. Don't have to worry about it. Now, Alexa, there's one thing called cyclicity of a number.
Okay.
Cyclicity of a number means what? You won't understand from here. I'll have to make you understand.
I've never heard of that before.
You'll hear a lot. Number system is cyclicity of a number is what, Alexa? It means that every unit digit repeat itself after fourth power. Imagine
Every unit does or doesn't repeat itself.
repeat itself after fourth power. So 3 to the power 1 is what, Alexa? 3.
Yeah.
3 to the power 2 is what? 9.
9,
3 to the
20.
power 3 is 27. 3 to the power 4 is 81. Now, Alexa, I don't know what is 3 to the power 5. I don't need to know, but I will 100% know the unit digit has to be 3.
The end number, you mean? Like it ends
Huh.
with a number.
It will end with 3. Unit digit of the number would be 3.
Okay.
I don't know what is 3 to the power 6, but unit digit of the number will start repeating. It will be 9.
Oh, really?
Hmm. I
Interesting.
technically don't know what is 3 to the power 7, but unit digit will repeat. That is 7. I don't know what is 3 to the power 8, but unit digit will repeat 1. Now again, Alexa, I don't know what is 3 to the power 9, but unit digit will repeat as 3. Keep repeating 3971. And this is true for any number. For any number. So imagine, Alexa, if I give you a bouncer that 687 to the power 80, or let's say to the power 83. What is the unit digit of this number, Alexa?
I have no idea.
What's the unit digit? So I'll just explain you. So now is this 100% fine for you that every unit digit repeat itself after fourth power?
Yeah.
1 second, Alexa. So if every unit digit repeat itself after fourth power, Alexa, then I'm supposed to find 3 to 687 to the power 83. So my first job is, Alexa, to divide power by 4 and understand what's the variation in the power is. So what is my power here? 83, right?
Yeah.
So I'll divide 83 by 4. Why I am dividing by 4? Because every unit digit repeat itself after fourth power. Simple logic. So if I put 4 20s are 80, the remainder is 3.
Okay.
Because if you divide any number by 4, Alexa, what are the possible remainders you can get? 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah.
So remainder is 3, Alexa here. Simple, straightforward logic. Now, because the remainder is 3, you will take actual unit digit. Actual unit digit is what? 7
Yeah,
of the number.
yeah.
You will take 7 and you will do to the power 3. That is 7 into 7 into 7. 7, 7, 49 into 7, 9 sevens are 63. So unit digit of this number is 3. Whatever this number may be, it doesn't matter to us at all.
But will they ask for the unit digit?
They'll
Like, is
ask in a
that
different way. Yeah, they'll ask in a different way. In GRE, they will ask. 100% they'll ask. They have asked a lot of GRE questions like this. Because GRE is a very, in GRE, the questions are sometimes very straightforward. So in GRE, you might 100% get. And you have to do nothing. Your job is what? Imagine now I'm giving you some other question. I'm taking you all the possible powers and telling you. 687 to the power 82. Imagine. What I've done was 83. My first thing is, Alexa, divide power by 4. The remainder is 2. Take the actual unit digit, that is 7. Do it to the power 2. 7 sevens are 49. So unit digit of this number has to be 9. Simple, straightforward logic. Whatever this number may be, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to us at all. Agreed?
wait, yeah, go up a little bit. 83 was 20. So you just take the remainder and you take the unit digit.
I take the actual unit digit of the number and put it to the power 3. But imagine if it is 477 to the power 80 or anything. Let's say 20, 30, doesn't matter at all. So your job is to divide power 80 by 4. You have remainder as 0. Okay.
Yeah.
So if the remainder is 0, you will take actual unit digit to the power 4.
How come you don't take 0 then?
So 0, 7, anything to the power 0 will become 1. So for
Yeah.
0, you should take power 4. For if remainder is 3, take power 3. If remainder is 2, take power 2. If remainder is 1, take power 1. But if remainder is 0, you can't take power 0. It should be taken as 4. 7, 7, 49. 7, 7, 49. 9 into 9, 81. So 1 is a unit digit of this number. This number might be humongous. Doesn't matter to us at all. But 1 will be the unit digit of this number.
Oh God. Okay,
So
fine.
now when you go for investment banking and all, Alexa, they put all this. So there are a lot of Vedic maths. So they in a future first there was a question when they have given them a humongous number 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 5 into 7, 4, 5, anything, and they'll ask you what is the second last digit of this number, and give me within 2 minutes. And the
Oh,
calculation will be here, it will be 7, 8 digit, here it will be the 7, 8 digit, and they'll ask you to give me the second digit of the number. So
second
if you,
digit.
yeah, not even unit digit,
Yeah.
second digit, or they'll put fifth digit, something and all they'll put. But to know all these things, you should be very good with the Vedic maths, Alexa. So this is not in my control, but absolutely beyond my scope. I'm not that
Yeah.
good. But yes, Vedic math, if you know, then you can do anything, Alexa, in maths. Anything. Like ISI people, Indian Statistical Institute, who studies
Yeah.
IS, they are paid hugely, Alexa, nowadays. But the IITians are also nothing front of ISI guys.
Really?
Nothing, zero. All these guys, and their placements are never disclosed ever. Like every Google, let it be Facebook, let it be Tesla, they come and hire people for algorithm building of their companies and all. And those are, and ISI, the exam to get into ISI, Indian Statistical Institute, is
Yeah.
only maths. That's it. After 12th, you get into it, but it is just one paper, maths, and they will bomb you.
Yeah.
It is like a different kind. It's like even IIT maths. Like I was very good with IIT maths and all, but this is like impossible, Alexa. You will have to. There's nothing, no physics, no chemistry, nothing. It's just maths. Now, how the questions can come? So the I can summarize this with that you have to divide the power by 4. power by 4.
Yeah.
The possible remainders when you divide anything by 4, you will get is 3 or 2 or 1 or 0. So if the remainder is 3, you will take actual unit digit to the power 3. That will be your uh, unit digit of the actual number. If remainder is 2, you will take actual unit digit to the power 2. If remainder is 1, you will take actual unit digit to the power 1. And if remainder is 0, you will take actual unit digit to the power 0. So imagine if I ask you a question 483 to the power 1, let's say 128. Can you please
Fine.
try doing this? Find the unit digit of this number. It's very
Okay,
simple.
wait. Yeah, wait. 483. The unit digit is 1 because I got 81.
Perfect. So if you divide 128 by 4, it's 0. The
0.
remainder is 0. So 3 to the
Yeah.
power 4. So unit digit is 1. Perfect.
Yeah.
But questions might be a bit twisted for sure, Alexia. Can we
Yeah.
do question number 16, please?
Okay, wait. Hmm, Oh my God, what is this? What is M in this case? Like I don't and
M is this 3 to the power 4 n plus 2 plus 7. This is the.
that's
So they are asking you if n
they've
is a
given you
positive integer.
MS2. Yeah, but they've given you MS2 here, so you can just add that 2 there.
Correct.
I have no idea how to do this.
So tell me first of all, what is 3 to the power 4 n plus 2? Always just ensure that because it's all about sequence and series, Alexa, nothing else at all. So imagine if I take, because it says n is a positive integer, right? So imagine if I
Yeah,
take n is equal to 1, what is 3 to the power 4 n plus 2?
6.
If I take n is equal to 2, Alexa, what is 3 to the power 4 n plus 2?
Yeah.
If I take n is equal to 3, what is 3 to the power 4 n plus 2? 12.
14, no?
Oh, sorry, 14. If I take n is equal to 4, I'm just for understanding purpose, I'm doing. You can take 2, 3 digits and that's all.
Yeah,
3 to the power 18, right?
yeah.
If I have to find what is the unit digit of 3 to the power 6, what it's gonna be?
Unit digit of the first one.
3 to the power 6. So if I divide 6 by 4, the remainder is 2, 3 to the power 2, 9. So unit digit is going to be whatever the number is, I don't care at all, but the unit digit has to be 9, right?
Okay.
Don't you feel, Alexa, unit digit has to be 9 over here also?
Uh, let's see, 10 by 4, so it goes twice, the remainder is 2. 2 times 3 again,
3.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
unit digits are same at fourth power. Unit digit repeat itself after fourth power. Cyclicity of a number. That's what I've told you first time. So every
Yeah,
unit digit repeat itself after 4 hour, though this is also 9. This is going to be also 9. This is also going to be 9. Agreed?
after fourth power, oh yeah, because it's 6, 10, 14, 18. Yeah,
Hmm. You
okay.
leave m is equal to 2 now. Imagine m is equal to 1 right now. Let's say m is equal to 1. The questions can be framed in this way also. I'll come with m is equal to 2 also. So now Alexa, this digit plus m. This is the digit plus m. And m is 1 over here, imagine. Can I say, Alexa, unit digit of all these numbers are 0 at the end?
Um,
If m is equal to 1, I've changed the question. Now it's not 2, it's 1.
but you're adding, wait, hold on. You're adding, are you adding 3 to the power of 6 plus 1, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm adding this 3 to the power 6 plus
Because
m.
the number ends with 9 and you're saying
Yeah, I'm just
then
doing 3 to the power 6 plus m, 3 to the power 10 plus m, because this is the fixed 3 to the power 4n plus 2. When I have taken n is equal to 1, 3 to the power 4n plus 2 came as 3 to the power 6, 3 to the power 10, 3 to the power 14, 18. You can take any value of n, doesn't matter at all.
got it.
And now plus m. M I have told you 1. So
Yeah,
the unit digit of these numbers are all 9. And if you add 1 to
it
it, the
becomes,
unit digit will become 0, right?
yeah, yeah,
Now, if you divide all these numbers by 10, what is the remainder?
0.
0. So answer would be C. If m is equal to 1, Alexa, remember.
And then if it's equal to 2,
If n is equal to 2, imagine. Now, what will be the last digit you have?
1.
1 you will have, right? Any last digit 1 you divide by 10, the remainder is going to be 1. So in this case, A is the answer because A is greater, 1 is greater than 0.
I see. Oh my God, it's so complicated.
It's
I
not
thought
complicated.
inequalities and all were bad, but this is just really like too much.
No, it's just the rules of numbers. It's too much for you, Alexa, just because it's been time you have not touched math now, Alexa.
No, but
That's the
still,
only reason.
that question to do, you don't know how many examples you have to take till you reach the answer. And who has
Nay,
that
nay,
much
you
time?
don't. Nay, nay, you just have to take one or two. That's it. Moment you see 4n plus 2, you get 6, 10, 14. You will understand that it's following a series. 100%.
But still, who has that much time in the exam to do all of
I know.
this?
These are the things that needs to be done. So
God.
can I do one question? Can we do this question, Alexa, now? A bit, you will go mad literally.
8.
Question number 8.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell is this? My God. So 13 factorial, do we find
So it says that k lies between.
do we find the unit digit?
No, 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 no. It has got nothing to do with unit, does it? It's a
We find,
factorial. So they are telling you this selection. K lies between 13 factorial plus 2 to 13 factorial plus 13. So
yeah,
can I say, Alexa, k can be 13 factorial plus 2, or k can be 13 factorial plus 3, or k can be 13 factorial plus 4, all the way to 13 factorial plus 13. This is what the question is trying to say us,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And question is trying to ask you, are this a prime number or a composite number? So you have to tell me, is this a prime number or a composite number or a even number or an odd number or a perfect square? Can you just imagine?
yeah,
Because there is 13 factorial. How do you do 13 factorial and you will add plus 2? You will have no that much of time, right?
yeah.
So what exactly can we do over here? Think once.
Either,
So
I mean, what we've learned today, either you find the number of zeros in 13 factorial or
no, you don't have to. Nothing. Today's concept is not used. Just because I have not solved this question because there was a factorial used over here. Now you know
okay,
what the factorial is. So these concept doesn't come into picture number of zeros, number of one. Those are very different. I'll just explain this to you, what it is.
okay.
One second, Alexa. There's this. So imagine Alexa, I say you 5 factorial. What is 5 factorial? One second.
5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1.
Yep. I say you 5 factorial. It means nothing but 5 cross 4 cross 3 cross 2 cross 1, right? Can I tell you, Alexa? 5 factorial is a number which is divisible by all the number from 5 to 1.
Yeah,
Because if you divide this number by 5 cancels out. If
4,
you divide
3.
this number by 4 cancels out. So 4, 3, 2, everyone cancels out. So I can 100% make a statement that 5 factorial is a number which is divisible by all the number from 5 to 1.
Yeah,
Right? Can I make this a statement for 10 factorial? That 10 factorial is a number which is divisible by all the number from 10 to 1 because it is 10 cross 9
yeah,
cross 8 to 1, right?
yeah,
So in the same way, Alexa, can I make a statement that 13 factorial is a number which is divisible by all the number from 13 to 1?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Agreed?
Yes.
So see here, Alexa. Imagine if this question I would have told you 2 days back, you would have killed me. But now it will be very easy for you to understand. Can I say, Alexa, 13 factorial is divisible by 2? I'm just trying to find my first thing. Is this a prime number or not? Because if I find one, I'm done. So can I say, Alexa, 13 factorial is divisible by 2?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
So any number divisible by 2 plus 2 will surely be divisible by 2, na, Alexa. Imagine 100 is divisible by 2. So 100 plus 2 will surely be divisible by 2,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Got it.
Can I say here, Alexa, 13 factorial is divisible by 3?
Yes.
If 13 factorial is divisible by 3, so means a number divisible by 3 plus 3 will surely be divisible by 3.
Yeah.
Can I say here Alexa, 13 factorial is divisible by 4?
Yes.
So a number divisible by 4 plus 4 will surely be divisible by 4. In the same way, 13 factorial is divisible by 13. So a number divisible by 13 plus 13 will surely be divisible by 13. So what I get to understand, Alexa, ki all these number have at least one different factor for sure except one in themselves, right?
Yeah, okay.
It means ki this is not a prime number. So it is if it is not a prime number, it's a composite number. Just mark the answer and move on. Because now I've got it. These are numbers 13 factorial plus 2 to 13 factorial plus 13. They are no prime number at all. Because I have given you one other number that they are divisible by except one in itself. Prime number says what? It is divisible by one in itself.
But it's asking which of the following must be false, not true.
So k is a prime number. I'm so sorry. False is k is a prime number. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess because it's a must be question, because it can
Hmm.
be even, it can be odd, all
Right.
these things.
Hmm.
Ah, okay.
Agreed.
Yeah, I guess. I guess so. What else is there?
Now we have next. This is done. Now everything is very super easy, Alexia. Now there is nothing tough at all. I can do one or two questions. 10:45. I'll have to go, Alexa. There's a meeting.
Yeah, me too, even I have calls.
Okay. So should we do tomorrow? To the day after tomorrow? I'll finish it off all. Now it's very easy. Now there's nothing to be nothing like
Okay.
imagine if I ask you to do one question. Can we do this question? Now you don't need to read any theory to do this question. If you want, we can do this.
Certain list contains an even number of integers. The product of the greatest and smallest of the integers is positive. Then the product of all the integers in the list must be. Okay, a certain list contains an even number of integers. Chalo, take 6 integers.
Don't you make things complicated and then again you go mad. You take four now. Two,
Okay,
four you take.
4.
Take four. Don't take six.
Okay, take 4.
Oh.
It contains an even number. Doesn't mean the integers are even. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4.
It could be anything. Integer could be anything, but the list will have even numbers. Like list
That's
will have
so
only
one.
four term, but in
So
that
take
four
1,
term they
2,
could be anything. That
4.
doesn't matter.
Then the product of the greatest and the smallest of the integers in the list is positive. But positive, we already assumed it was positive. We didn't even take any negative integers.
But that you did wrong, no?
Yeah, shit. So we have to take negative also.
You can take anything, whatever you wish. And you have to take such number where the product of the greatest and the smallest is positive. So
Yeah,
either
so
you take a
actually,
complete negative number or you take a only positive number. That are the
yeah,
only
I
two
just
possibilities.
you take complete negative or complete positive.
Yeah,
So if you take 1, 2, 3, 4, then the product is 4.
it is
Um,
positive.
yeah, then the product of all the integers must be. So then if you take 1 and 2, you get 2, 2 and 3, you get.
1 second question it is.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to see if this is positive or prime between the two.
It is positive now. They asking the product of all the integers. Product of all integers is going to be positive, whether you take all the
Yeah,
negative number or all the positive number. So you can mark A and move on.
yeah, you can mark it. Okay.
These are
No,
easy questions. These are easy questions.
yeah.
Can you do this? This is also a nice one.
There are more than 2 numbers in a certain list. The product of any 2 numbers in the list is equal to 0. Oh,
It's all about language.
any 2 numbers. Okay, so if it's saying more than 2, and even if we take 3 numbers in that list, make one of the number 0, it doesn't work because if you take
Product,
0, 1, 2, you can multiply 1 and 2, and then that won't satisfy the
but
second
take,
state.
but you can take 0, 0, 1. No? Product of any two number is 0.
Yeah, they didn't say the numbers can't be repeated. Okay, chalo, 0, 0,
Yeah,
1.
correct.
Yeah, the sum of all numbers in the list, then 1, so A is greater.
No, but we can have two. We can have two conditions, Naleksha. One
0,
condition could
0,
be 0,
0.
0, 0.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Another condition could be 0, 0, 5. Any number you take doesn't matter at all. Product of any two number in the list is 0. Product of any two number in the list is 0. They're asking you the sum of all the number in the list. Here it is 0. So in this case, answer is C, but here it is 5. In this case, answer is D. So answer is A. So D.
Okay, cool.
So these are all how beautifully you read and mark the answer.
Right.
A great boss.
These are a little bit more straightforward.
Hmm. But this will make you mad for sure.
M and R are 2 numbers. You don't want to do it?
No, we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay,
Tomorrow means day
Friday.
after Friday. Friday we'll finish off this entire stuff. I wanted to give some more time to number system so that you don't go mad about it. It can be technically be done in 2 classes only, like so. If we do 2 hours.
I'm sure if I
But
sit and I redo this whole document myself, I'll go mad.
no, you won't go mad now.
I
Just
have to sit
and
and read.
you should do it because that number of power of zeros, cyclicity of a number. These are the things that should because there's some very normal thing. It's just that it's been time you have not touched math, and that's the reason it's not there in your mind. That's it. or else there's no big deal with this. Absolutely no, Alexa. ठीक है?
Yeah,
Perfect, Alexa. Let's meet on Friday, means day after tomorrow, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Bye.
Bye.